Yo, what is up? Demonjoe friends here. Welcome back once again to another video. How are you guys doing? Guys, today I got a more serious kind of commentary for you guys. It's concerning the future of Fortnite Save the World. Now, before I get into it, I'd like to think that you guys think of me as a person that would speak their mind no matter what the situation is. Whether I would get backlash or anything like that, just know, or just think of me as the person that would speak my mind, because that's who I am. That's who I am as a person. I'd like to think that my subscribers and just people in general know me as somebody that would speak an unpopular opinion if I truly believe it. And today, I'm not going to be sugarcoating. I'm not going to be applying more hate than it's deserved. I'm going to be giving my genuine opinion on the future of Fortnite Save the World. I got a few bullet points I want to talk about and things like that. And I want you guys to listen to what I have to say, because in the state that we're in right now as a game, it's kind of a rocky road. So let's go ahead and get into this, and I hope you guys do enjoy the video. Now, in light of the newest Battle Royale news, we have the Season 6 teaser that just came out on Twitter. A lot of people are very excited for it. In light of that, I decided that I wanted to talk about the future of Fortnite Save the World. You know, the thing that's scary to me is whenever Fortnite Battle Royale has a new content update coming out, whenever it has a new season happening, the hype that surrounds that new season. And when Save the World is supposed to have something that comes out around the same time, you get no hype whatsoever. Nobody's really talking about Cram Session in the way that people were talking about Fortnite Season 6. You know, at least the Blockbuster event, people were extremely excited for. At least the road trip event, people were extremely excited for. But why aren't people excited for the Season 6, or the new event that comes with Battle Royale Season 6 for Fortnite Save the World? Well, Cram Session, yes session, not season, is underwhelming. Very underwhelming. Why? It's a mini event. Epic had months to prepare to make an event and have content to push out over the time of the event. But what they do? They screwed up. They released new content over and over and over again throughout Blockbuster and throughout Road Trip, which introduced more bugs than they fixed along with new content. Because of that, they had to halt production on content for the sole purpose of fixing the game that's been in a complete rocky road state for a very long time. The reason we're not getting a lot of content is because of Epic's own fault with not properly developing for their game. They would come out with a bug fix. They would introduce 3 more bugs with that bug fix. So they had to halt on content for the sole purpose of fixing what they did. And they did this over a span of a few months, and now they're just now getting to fixing things. Who knows if they'll actually get fixed. But Cram Session is underwhelming. You know, we're not really getting new content. For the most part, we're just getting re-released content with double the loot. And granted, it's going to be fun, but Cram Session should have been reserved for late in the road trip event rather than right now. You know, the excuse that they made for it is that Cram Session is going to prepare you for the next event. And the next event, in my opinion, is probably going to be the make or break for Fortnite Save the World, so they better do a good job. But with Season 6, we get no proper reboot or a clean slate to go from when the new update drops. It's just the same old like how it's been since, I guess, Blockbuster and Road Trip. No real new content and features seem to even not be present or even talked about. Maybe I should take Blockbuster off of that list, because at least Blockbuster had a proper storyline. Road Trip, instead of a storyline, had re-released content, which has challenged the Horde. Bugs infest all of Fortnite Save the World, along with improper servers that lag constantly, dips in the frame rate that have no justification, and a lack of any major features. You guys even know when the last major feature we got was? It was 4 months ago, nearly half a year. What was that new feature? The perk recombobulator. No trading fixes, no global chat fixes, no confirmation screen with converting to Shadow Shard or Obsidian, no locker or store for cosmetics or the transfer of Battle Royale emotes, nothing at all. Those are all features that people have been asking for months, but we haven't gotten them at all. We haven't even had talks of any of them recently. Just the community talks about them. Epic doesn't really seem to care. They don't seem to care. Notice my wording. Before you yell at me and say that we got 33.3% of a Canny Valley storyline, keep in mind that that's not a feature. That's a storyline. Storyline is new content. New content is great, but new features in the long run are better. Would you rather have a boring old Wraith with no perk recombobulator, or would you rather have the current guns in the game with the perk recombobulator? You know what I mean? Would you rather have one new gun or one new feature that applies to everything? Is kind of what I'm getting at. Yes, we're getting a new hero or a weapon every week for the Cram Session event. That is true. But that's essentially the exact same as what's been going on since Blockbuster. If you guys know why I'm even mentioning that, is because Cram Session is supposed to introduce a lot of old stuff back to the game. And we just had the birthday event. Just had it. Cram Session is supposed to give double loot in old stuff as well as a new thing every week. Like I said, is essentially the same thing that's been going on. We had the birthday event, which, don't get me wrong, was a great event, but was re-released content along with Challenge to Horde, which is just re-released Horde Bash. Don't bring up the argument that most people didn't get to experience the old weapons, or most people didn't get to experience the original Horde Bash, because that doesn't hold up at all. If Epic cared about new content, they would have released new content alongside the re-release. Because in the long run, the re-release doesn't really mean anything, you know? Re-releasing new content is not new content. It might be new to people, certain people, but in the end, Epic didn't really need to put forth any effort. And as you see, after they did the birthday event, what did their extra effort go towards? It didn't go towards anything, because we're not getting a new event. Arguably, you can say that the birthday event could have been buffer. It could have been put into the game as a way, you know, it's a special event, it's a special birthday event, but what Epic could have done is they could have released the birthday event and then put time on what would be the Season 6 event. Did they? No. They just eventually released more new content with bug fixes that introduced more bugs that had to halt content later down the line. As for the future of Fortnite Save the World, this is the end of my points. I believe that the entirety of the game is in the hands of the next happening after the Cram Session event. If we don't get anything substantial then that just means that Save the World will continue to be a slowly updated game in the shadow of Battle Royale's success. Epic has shown no care towards adding in new features as of recent, and these new features can literally grow your fan base substantially. If you add cosmetics to Fortnite Save the World, not only are you going to get more money, especially from people like me that enjoy your game, but you're going to get more people that want to try the game out. More people that are going to play less for the V-Bucks and more for the cosmetics, more for the rewards in Save the World. You know, instead of playing for V-Bucks for Battle Royale, maybe they're playing for V-Bucks and Save the World. You're not adding an official trading system, which is a huge part of the external of the game. You know, it's not in the game, but the community has made it a huge part within the game. You have no trading feature whatsoever, and trading has been a huge thing for months and months, maybe even a year now. It's been a huge thing. Nothing like that. No crazy feature that could be for the betterment of the game has been even talked about. You know, they've talked about a cosmetic in Battle Royale locker and stuff coming to Save the World, but that was over half a year ago that they talked about it. In the end, like I said, the most success that we'll see with Fortnite Save the World depends on either the next event or whenever the game goes free. How can you tell me that Fortnite Save the World is ready to be free to play when the game is nowhere close to being finished? Not even from a story aspect, but from a feature and content aspect, is nowhere near close to completion. So I can only hope that this whole Cram Session event is buffer for the next huge thing that's going on. But to my sadness, to my disappointment, the next event is probably going to be Halloween, when in reality we don't need a Halloween event, we need an event. Something that is not centered on a holiday. Something that is centered on the game itself, like the Road Trip or Blockbuster event. Halloween will be great and all, but I don't think that we're going to be getting anything crazy with it. You know, Epic never mentioned anything about Cram Session in terms of implementing new features, so maybe everything I talked about could literally come to the game in Cram Session. You know, we wouldn't know because they haven't talked about it, but I don't think it is. I don't think that anything special is going to come with the Halloween event, and then we have the Christmas event after that. When are we going to get something real? When are we going to get real content? When are we going to get real features? When are we going to get a free release for this game that is justified? I don't know. But it's something that I'm hoping for. I'm an old player of a game called Destiny, a game that released and was a terrible product, but over time got better. What I hope for Fortnite Save the World is, yes, it is in early access, but it's been in early access for over a year, and the game's development has taken almost a decade. So don't even talk about that. The things should be sorted out by now that are not sorted out. But guys, that is essentially all I have to say about the future of Fortnite Save the World. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. It's a very serious topic. I'm nowhere near quitting Fortnite Save the World. Keep that in mind. Most content creators that play this game don't even play it. For the most part, they just release content on it for the sake of people know them for that. On the other hand, I play the game around 5 hours every single day, and that's not an exaggeration. I love the game. I genuinely do, even in its current state. I play it so much every single day. So don't think I'm hating. I'm being honest, giving constructive criticism, and talking about the subject in a serious manner. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If this video does become a big video, that would be fantastic, but I doubt that it would. But it would be nice for people to know my opinions and know what I have to say on this, and other people's opinions in the comments below. But yeah guys, let me know what you guys think of the video in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.